we are going to hear some KRANIUS coming up, and pardon me, we are going to be having a live interview with Gary of the band KRANIUS. I want to play actually something that he let me play not too long ago. It was a Metallica cover. So yeah, we're going to hear that one, and we're going to listen to another track called Signs, and then I'm going to call him up, and then after the interview we'll hear one more. Fucking hell yeah. Thank you all for tuning in, eh? If you guys got any questions, let me know in the chat room and all that good stuff. Yeah, we got a chat room over here on Metal Devastation Radio. All you have to do is sign up, make a quick profile, and find the chat room and come and hang out with us, eh? Thank you all for tuning in, and it's great to see you, Marshall. Thank you for stopping by and all that good stuff. I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Well, with an interview, eh? Oh, fucking hell yeah. I am already on the phone with the badass Gary of the band KRANIUS. We're just laughing it up about how he popped into chat last night, and yeah, it was pretty lit. It was pretty lit. We're just talking about how we're drinking coffee now. Yeah. So, hell yeah. So welcome, Gary, to the Bath of Blood. How are you tonight? Or this morning?
I am doing... well, yeah, this morning I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Even better for being on your show. I really appreciate that you giving me the time. So, yeah, I hope everyone else out there as well.
You're so very welcome.
In that land.
Hell yeah. He's all the way in the UK, right? So
I am, yes.
Yeah,
indeed.
He's already in Sunday. He's already in my sin day.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I do a sin day morning show too. So after tonight, I'm also on in the morning very early. Well, my very early. Yeah, I just love what I get to do. I love to get bands heard. I love to give airtime to the music that I love and believe in, and I love to support. So that's how I do it. Music is a wonderful thing.
Oddly enough, it was just oddly enough we were talking about that, about things that you love. Yeah. Why be any different? If I put it this way, it's like the old Rocky Balboa when he says in the film, "Would rather do something I love badly than feel bad about not doing something I love."
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You just gotta do what you gotta do, haven't you? Yeah.
Heck yeah. So when did KRANIUS form?
So we're going way back now.
Let's go way back.
Making myself sound old now. But I kind of I started the whole KRANIUS thing. Literally, I was into metal like early 90s. That was my thing. Your Metallica, so on and so on.
Nice.
Kind of grew up with all that. Obviously in the UK it was a big thing then.
Hell yeah.
I was really inspired. Like, God, I went back to like when I was 14, 15. I got my first guitar. I just walked with it, taught myself. Like, just when you love something, you run with it.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, early 90s, Metallica came along, Guns N' Roses, all those different great bands then, so the classics that we all know. And literally got into recording as well. I got into the whole thing. It just, absolutely consumed me.
Yeah.
And yeah, from there, it was like 96 sort of onwards. Kind of KRANIUS sort of spawned itself then. Went through a name. I did have a slightly different name back then. It was called KRANIUS, but I think I got a stern email from a death metal band out there.
Oh yeah.
Who we were thinking was.
Oopsie.
See, you can't use the name. So I was like, okay.
No worries.
So, yeah.
I'll change that.
Yeah. Quick. Don't want any record company chasing me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the internet had kind of just, grown legs then. And I kind of saw it was a bit of a future back then that, this thing is going to change the way I can reach different people in whatever it is I'm trying to do.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, it literally had a few incarnations of different people and, live things that I'd done. So I did do some live work as well, where we're talking more sort of Manchester area in the UK. So I've done gigs at the Academy and places like that.
Nice.
I kind of different members. Some of them I still stay in contact with. Sort of the last incarnation, but they're off doing their own things and things like that. But I've always recorded, written, done everything. Literally, the vocals, the guitars, everything, the engineering, the lot. I am literally a one-man show when you hear any recordings that I do. Even the socials, that's me. So if people are out there thinking, he's probably run by, so it's not, it's me. But everything that you interact with at any time is me. So, feel free to
I interact with you. Yeah, you're right on top of everything. Yeah, I could vouch for that, definitely. Yeah, so badass.
So literally when we're coming sort of last 10 years back, it kind of, so there's a bit of a story with this. It's kind of like what do you call it, like a transformation and coming back.
Yeah.
Kind of 2013, literally the whole, my life had changed, things moved on.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, Vicky, I kind of just thought, well, that's it now. And I stopped doing what I was doing. Yeah. And literally for about 6-7 years, didn't really touch it. But one of the members that I do still keep in touch with, one of the guitarists previous that was in the band, said, look, you can't just give it up. You've always done it. Just, keep on. Yeah. Picked up the guitar again. The bug came back. So within the last sort of few years now that you're hearing a few things, remixed stuff, re-recorded, I'm kind of just rebuilding that foundation again, if that makes sense.
Heck yeah, you're doing very well. You're doing very well. Can't wait to hear more, though.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Don't give up. Don't give up, and always keep at it, especially, if, like you're telling me, it's basically been your calling,
Yeah.
It's something that you are really passionate about, you're really great at, so don't give up.
And I'd always also say that to anybody out there that is listening, and anyone that thinks, life does get a hold of you. You got different things that, take you elsewhere, but if the music's always been there, don't give up on it.
That's right.
We was chatting a few weeks ago, and someone was chatting in there, I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
Just start with the first step. It doesn't matter. Just do it. If something you love, you don't know where it's going to take you, but at the end of the day, do it just because you love it. It's as simple as that.
That's right. Do it for yourself. And you know what? Music is one of those magical things that's always there, It's always there.
Absolutely.
And it needs to always be there. So we need everybody to not give up,
Yeah, man. Well, music never lies to you, never cheats on you.
That's right. It's always there for you. Any mood you're feeling, it fucking expresses everything you're fucking feeling,
That's it.
Exactly. It's a magical thing. But that's pretty cool that you basically do it all by yourself and you're picking it back up again, and happy to hear that.
Yeah. So some of the stuff I know I sent you sort of a recent demo, I'm kind of sort of covering a few of the bands like Skid Row and Northern Metallica, and I'm just covering songs that I've really liked at the minute, and I'm purely doing it just for a production sort of value to try and get the production chops down.
Okay.
So it's kind of shaping again, because I'm a big sort of sound guy. I love making things that sound as big as they can be. So I've kind of coming from that edge right now where I'm just bashing about with things. Some people are like that. They like to play with things, mess with things, and just get that. They want it to sound as good as possible, and that's where I am right now. But I'll be honest, there's also a lot of riff writing going on right now as well. So I'm bashing together.
Nice.
For want of a word, another album. And I think, why not? Well, that's what I always did in the past.
Heck yeah.
Why would I not do it now? So hopefully we'll have some spoils in the next few months.
Heck yeah. You certainly got it going down, so I can't wait to hear. Yeah, we just had one of our fellow DJs, Leo, the lesbian of Lisbon. He just asked if you were from the Netherlands, and no, UK. You got another question, Leo?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah. Wondering if he's got another one he's writing. But that's totally badass. Glad to hear that you're starting back up again and getting on it again.
Yeah. And again, any support is more than greatly appreciated. Like you guys, we speak to you and people that do come into, but you can always get on the socials, message me, DM me, tap me up. I've obviously got the main KRANIUS site, and this is the thing. I have a big empire out on the internet. I've got lots of different things you can find me on. So, by all means, enjoy it. Spread the word, get it out, and just tell your friends that's what it's all about. And if you've got something you want me to hear, whatever, send it on. I'd love to hear, other people's stuff as well. I love rhythm music, so, if anyone wants any tips or, whatever it is, or how do I do this, by all means, just, I'm an approachable guy. Just get on those DMs and just message him whatever way you want to do it.
Yeah, he is. He's very approachable, eh? Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, no, that's so cool that you're, offering to give a hand up to other musicians out there or anybody that needs a hand up, That's so cool.
Absolutely. It's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I didn't have a lot of people to help me. I still don't. But, at the end of the day, it's all about giving back and supporting the music as well.
Heck yeah. We help each other and we keep going, eh? Keep giving her. Yeah, I'm so happy that Joel told me to check you out. I was busy doing a show one night, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you like that one-man band stuff, eh?" Well, I think you might like this. Check this out. Give this a try. And I think I got way busy. In the night, but the next day I was like, "Who was that again?" And then I went and checked it out, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is badass." Hell yeah.
It's really odd because it's like I've been around a long, long time, but I think as well, like with the community of things, it's like it is about that when you're doing the rock and the metal thing. That's probably one bit of advice I give to everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of just discovering that kind of thing again now. It really is about, just talking and networking.
Yeah.
It's a huge thing.
Yeah, that
it gets you so
networking.
far.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It really does. And if you keep plugging at it, like, oh my goodness. Let's talk about networking. When I first started doing my show, I really didn't have that much of an outlet, okay? I really wasn't getting that many listeners, I don't think. But I kept plugging at it. And it was discouraging for the first little while. It feels like you're not really getting anywhere. It's like nobody's going to listen to my dumbass show. It's like, it's like nobody gives a shit. I'm like, yeah, well, I love the bands and I love the music I'm playing, so I'm going to do it anyway. So who cares? If I got one listener or, 1,000. But, I just kept plugging at it, kept giving her at it.
Yeah.
I'm chugging that train. I'm getting there.
You're more than getting there.
It takes some time is the point, Everything takes some time. Nothing is immediate,
No. Yeah. Absolutely not. Absolutely
all the good things.
But like I say.
Yeah, all the good things take some work.
It's who you speak to.
Yeah.
It's who you speak to as well. I mean,
when
you come
each other
across,
out.
cool guys like, cool the peak guys and girls that are on there, and people like yourself. You just got someone who gives you that time. And I'd also, if anybody is out there, obviously, listening to this interview, I would definitely say, don't give up on your socials. Socials can be so, disheartening, and you'll probably vouch for this as well, Vicky. They can, nobody responds, so on and so on.
Yeah.
But when you do get those ones that do, just make sure you keep those connections with them. It doesn't matter about your next 10 or 15 or 20.
That's
just
exactly
take care of the ones that really do.
Yeah, so, that's how I've been rolling, and it's been working. It works. It definitely works.
Absolutely.
Yeah, helping each other out all the way. Does anybody else got any questions in the chat room? Even if anybody has questions that are listening online, you can email me your questions at vickygrandi2@gmail.com. That's VICKYGRANDY2@gmail.com. I think Joel has a question. He says, how do you manage to balance your time between recording and promoting yourself?
Really difficult. However, what I would say, because right now I've kind of been between jobs. I used to work like call centers and things like that, and listen, redundancies happen, things like that. So I'm kind of between jobs. Before then, it's still difficult. But what I would definitely say to balance your time, just aim to I know it sounds really strange, but I've found Twitter to be the better platform to build that network.
Yeah.
So my message to Joel would be, yeah, you can get on Instagram and show off your stuff. You can get on all these other ones and, you know, make yourself look really cool with what you're posting.
Yeah.
It's all about getting eyes on it. And for me, what I've really stuck at with Twitter was so frustrating. It was like, oh God, you know, nobody's really listening to me, what do we do? And then obviously you bump into great people like yourself.
Yeah, you know, I've noticed that for myself too. Yeah.
Yeah. The key thing I would probably say if you're doing stuff on Twitter, gifts are your friend. I know it sounds really odd, but I found when you constantly engaging on other people's posts on their comments and just putting a gif and just showing you know, a funny side or an emotion or something silly, it absolutely does you wonders, because those people then see that they're a normal person. And I'd rather that come across with what I do. Sometimes I post silly stuff on there, but
straight up,
it's not all about your music. It's about who you are as well.
That's right, and that's what I try to balance. That. Yeah, exactly. You're so right.
Absolutely.
Holy fuck, we're on the same page.
Yeah, man. But the reward it brings from that, you end up networking with cool guys like yourself and everyone else, and then you build those solid relationships, and it does you far better. So it doesn't take a lot of time. You don't need to balance a lot. Don't spend, you know, oh God, I'm going to post this, I'm going to create this content, I'm going to do that. I found it's a lot of hard work, but you don't really need to do that. It's just about networking, and do that and you'll get far more coming back.
That's right. Yeah, he has another question. That's a great answer. He has another one. Cool. When you write songs, do you typically write the music? He's stealing my questions, man. Do you typically write the music or the lyrics first?
It can come in many forms. You know, I can, like today, I probably forgot some of it, but there was a little riff in my head. I'll probably later on, I'll go, all right, I need to get that down, or it'll come back, or it may just disappear. But
right on.
Sometimes it can just be a word, a lyric. It can be something that someone said. A lot of the time, it can be just jamming around, knocking around some beats and just jamming your riffs. Something comes. And then you just roll with it. It's as simple as that. Don't overthink it, but at the same time,
just feel it. Yeah.
Simple stuff to me is the best. That's just kind of how I work.
That's what my dad used to do.
It does, yeah. And sometimes you can come from this sort of direction of, I need to be as fast and as heavy and as technical as these guys, and you can throw all that in, but sometimes it's too much information. You know. So, for example, when I did Signs, when I did that song, I just thought the riff was just so heavy. It's just so, you know, it's there. I don't need to do anything over technical, but at the same time, it was a message in the song. Just go with what it'll write itself.
Hell yeah.
And just be proud of it. Just be proud of what you put in there. Don't overthink, you know, it's not as good as these guys. Who cares? You develop your own style. It doesn't matter.
Heck yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
I think Leo has a question. What the heck? Okay.
Go.
He has, do you prefer an alcohol bath or a milk bath? I see what Leo's trying to do. He's trying to switch around my blood bath question. Alcohol bath.
I'm not going to give my age away. Yeah, well, I'm not going to give my age away, but right now I'll probably say milk bath.
Ooh, a milk bath. That works. We'll do the milk after the blood and the alcohol, Leo. So there you go. You got a milk bath. We got Mark telling Joel, yeah, dude, no more questions now. No, we want more questions, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mark, do you got any questions, Smarty Pants? Mark is another amazing friend of mine. He gives me such killer freaking requests to play all the time. This one time, he gave me so many requests, it made like up an hour of my show, like extra. Like, makes me work, man. I have to search for that stuff in my downloads. And when I'm drunk, it's kind of hard to see, you know? I'm like, forgive me for me not rude. I'm just blind. Okay, so I think he has what happens when somebody calls you dude? Oh, wait. Does anybody call you dude? I mean, I just did.
Dude.
Hey, dude. What's up, dude?
It's not, you know.
Don't call me dude.
Think about it.
I don't know. It's an 80s thing for me.
Call me whatever you want.
Oh, wow.
Listen to music all the time.
Yeah, call him whatever you want, eh? Okay, Mark has a question. Do you got any plans to ever tour again? And if you did, would you go to the Netherlands?
Well, I would probably listen. My extent of touring was like in my hometown of Manchester.
Yeah.
And
okay.
yeah, you know, they're not a great scene. It's whatever it is.
Yeah.
If I ever had enough money in the way of, and I only make that money from people that, you know, listen to the music and what comes back, and
Hell
obviously
yeah.
I've got a lot of trying to do that, wear different hats, so I have to do the merchandise as well. So in some ways, you know, if anybody's out there listening and they can help with that, that's even better. But
Heck yeah. If it happens,
again,
it
I would have
happens.
to make, yeah,
Yeah.
listen, yeah. Well, I'd have to make the money. The interest would have to be there. But absolutely, if that was there,
Exactly.
and enough, you know, absolutely, yeah.
That's right.
In case of me getting a band together.
Yeah, Mark is saying now, well, we must go to Manchester. Here we come. Okay, pick me up, Mark. I don't know my way there, eh? I'm pretty much a lost soul. So you gotta help me
But
out.
listen, hey, on top of that, I mean, put it this way. This is how much of a bit of a smart ass I am. I actually do live performances on YouTube. So when you go on my YouTube channel, you can see some of the previous live performances I do. I actually broadcast from home.
Okay.
And I do those. So again, if there's enough interest, I'm happy to keep doing these. I did a little bit of a stint when I brought Signs out
Okay.
about a month or two ago.
Yeah.
So I don't just play, you know, my own stuff. I play a lot of different covers, things like that.
Okay.
But I always try and keep it like a half hour, but I end up running over to like an hour.
Okay.
But I've had people sort of interact with me, and I am always live and streaming doing that.
Nice.
So it's literally me with guitar singing, the tunes are on, and literally the people can interact with me. So if people got enough interest in that, which I probably will be doing another broadcast, I'll announce it, let you know.
Okay, yeah.
You know, come along. That's one way of seeing me live if you want. And you've got to make a good armchair.
Yeah, so therefore, we don't have to get our ass down there, eh? We could just watch his YouTube live stream. So it's cheaper, Mark. It's cheaper. But yeah, I don't know what the heck was happening there, but you were kind of muffled. We don't want to have you muffled.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I
Okay.
can hear you.
Wait, did you miss any bits then?
Yes, I could hear you, but I just want to make sure.
Okay.
But yeah, well, you definitely want to push the fact that you got a YouTube. Where else can people find you?
Well, literally, I'll have the main
Bandcamp.
site, which is KRANIUS.com. So by all means, all the links are on there. So I have my own website and everything going on there. Bandcamp, YouTube, they're all on there. So I'll put the links in the chat so people can see it. But the main site,
Right on.
KRANIUS.com.
Thank you. That's helpful.
And again, yeah,
Hell yeah.
so you can always get me on there.
Heck yeah. Well, you know what? It's been a blast, and I got another song from you that I need to play for everybody and all that good stuff.
Fantastic.
And anytime that you want to come back on air, just let me know and we'll set something up.
Oh, wonderful.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, without question. Without question.
Hell yeah.
That'd be
I'm looking forward to hearing some new stuff from you.
Oh, yeah. So am I.
Oh, yeah. Get on it.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. But
Heck
it's
yeah.
good. Especially if people are interested.
Well, I'm so
You know,
happy that you're
it
back
makes all
at it.
that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
so
you.
very welcome.
Makes it all that makes it more worthwhile.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, you know, you're going to gather some more fans along the way. I will do my best to continuously, you know, support and share your stuff about and help any way that I can.
You're a legend, as always.
Oh, you're so very welcome. It's what I love to do. So there you go.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. I'll let you go and I'll
No
hang out with
problem.
you in the chat there.
Absolutely. And to everyone, and to yourself, all take care, stay safe, whatever it is you're going to be doing. And you can always come and approach me and DM me and do whatever it is you need to do or come through Vic in.
Hell
Get in
yeah.
touch. I'm always approachable. So
Thank
great
you
to-
so much,
great to
Gary.
interact with everyone.
Hell yeah.
Me too.
Hell yeah. He's a very approachable guy, you guys. So, yeah, hit him up. Listen to his music, for fuck's sakes. It's badass stuff. because I said so, eh? But anyways, I'll let you go. I would make you make me a station tag, but you already took the liberties to do that for me already. So I already got that in the mix. Hell yeah. So you take care, Gary, and I'll hang out with you in the chat here.
Indeed. Thanks again. You take care, everyone. Okay?
Most welcome. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
There you go, everybody. Cranius. That was Gary right there. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Right now, we are going to hear Commandos. That's exactly what it is. I don't know why I wanted to say Commodores. Commandos. Thank you all for listening. I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys in a bit.